What's up, y'all? T with the Diva here. I am doing a review for Housewives of Potomac. This was season 9, episode 2. It's just a quick review. It leaves off with the ladies all at the attitude party. Karen is kind of on a slippery slope. Like, she wants everybody to say the right thing about this whole her and this drunk driving DUI situation. I feel like you have a DUI. So anybody that's riding with you, it doesn't mean that they don't have an opinion. Like, they can't say, I'm going to wait until see what the verdict is. I'm going to go to court with her and I'll make my decision, or I'll make a comment on it when I see what happens in court. That can be a real friend that says that. It doesn't have to be anybody that's riding the fence that's saying, I just want to wait until the verdict is out. That's okay to say. Your friends are still going to be your friends. They still going to be there with you. They still going to support you. They still going to go to court with you. They still going to ride for you. But they can say, and then when the verdict comes, even if you guilty or the courts feel like don't work in your favor, your friends that are your friends, they're still going to be your friends. They're still going to be like, Karen, I'm still riding with you. I don't care. That's what friends are. That's what friendship does. Friendship is not always somebody saying what you want them to say. It's not always that. That's not a friend. That's not always a friendship. Friendships can be just people being honest. So they all take a group picture and then, they done. Tia is proud of the babies. She's with the kids. She's speaking to them, baby talk, letting them know that she's proud of them. Gizelle and Wendy have lunch together. And they have a civilized lunch. I guess Gizelle see now that she doesn't have her green-eyed bandit sister to be in her corner. And now she's trying to regain friends and get on people's good side. If I was Wendy, I wouldn't with her at all. But Wendy said she gonna see what she talking about. Wendy said that they need to have better communication. And Gizelle says that they could possibly be besties. That's how you know Gizelle just being fake, because you don't even like Wendy because you're intimidated. Wendy didn't have to get anything off of pretty privilege. She gained everything from hard work and perseverance. So nothing about pretty privilege or her parents having something and giving her a leg up or anything like that is saying that Gizelle is intimidated by that. She is. She just is. So they'll never be besties is what I'm getting to the bottom of. Casey is from Detroit. The 3 and the 3rd. So she said that her and her husband, because of the situation, I guess, while they're going through their deposition or whatever process they're in their divorce, they're still living together. He's German. She's kicking it with her girls. They're cute. She's just talking about their house and stuff like that. Karen and Karina. Karina had on a real cute army fatigue. I love army fatigue too. Army fatigue jacket dress. It was a jacket dress and it was really, really, really cute. Karina says that her and her boyfriend Greg, she's moved in with her boyfriend Greg. She wants the ring because her mother is not proud of her because she's shacking up with somebody that she's not engaged to. She said the last time she lived with somebody, it was her fiance and he unfortunately passed away. And she said that she really didn't want to rush into things because that was scary for her. And I can imagine that it could be. But they're having a house built from the ground up. And while they're having the house built, she moved in with him. They were talking about why she wasn't invited to Karen's attitude party. Karina said that I'm Karen's friend. Why wouldn't Gizelle invite me? So Karen said that Gizelle told her that she was trying to, see how many she could fit in or whatever. But Karen did specifically say, and they did a rewind. And Karen requested that Karina her friend Kay, actually was in attendance. Gizelle said, I'll see what number that what's the number capacity for the table, and I'll see what I can do. But she ended up not inviting the girl. So I think Kay took it, of course, personally. Stacy and Ashley come to go for a walk together. Stacy is explaining to Ashley that Stacy's explaining to Ashley that her and her husband are still residing under one roof until their, divorce is finalized and stuff. Ashley gonna pot meet kettle. Ashley gonna act like she don't understand that, and she don't. Oh, couldn't be me. Ashley, you just was living with the creepy man. You and Michael, you didn't know what you wanted to do. They have been separated a year. You and Michael ain't never really been married. But anyway, you and Michael been separated a long time than that. But you was still living with him. Didn't know if you wanted to divorce him. Y'all was still sleeping together. You was still rubbing his feet. Girl, hush. And you gonna tell that woman couldn't be you. She just haven't heard the whole story yet. But once she hear the whole story, she gonna be like, Ashley, how you trying to come on me like you don't understand my situation and you had my same situation? But one thing Ashley can't relate to is Stacy is dating a guy that she met off of the QVC show. He is a devout Christian, and she says that he does not want to have sex until they're married. Ashley, now she can't relate. She don't know nothing about that because she was fucking people while she was still married to Michael, because Michael was still who he wanted to and rubbing on whoever booty he wanted to rub on. She really don't know. Ashley can't relate to that, Stacy. She really can't. Ashley was like, oh, been sitting on the same for how many years, and now you not with him and you're not gonna sit on anymore. I said, yeah, Ashley don't get that. She can't understand that because she's so carefree and just go with the sound of anybody's voice or anybody's drum. She don't get that, Stacy. She don't understand how you do that. So Karen gets dropped off over Gizelle house and they get to talking. Gizelle asked her how she liked the party that Gizelle threw for her, and she said she felt like it was in Inquisition, and she said she felt like that because Gizelle was being messy. When Gizelle said that Karen's drink was a non-alcoholic Grand Dame, Gizelle said that was not a messy tactic. That was really intentional because she wanted to. Gizelle wanted to honor Karen's sobriety with the party, and therefore that's where the drink, the non-alcoholic Grand Dame, comes in. She also says that Karen shares with Gizelle that Jacqueline is on a slippery slope with her. She's skating on thin ice with Karen because Jacqueline made a comment at the Hatitude event and said that I'm going to wait and see what I'll make my comment or my opinion, or I'll speak on it when the verdict comes out, when I see what happens in court, how it ends. That's when Karen got all up in arms and felt like, if you riding with me, you riding me right, wrong, or indifferent. Karen, that is true. I agree with you 100%. However, she can ride with you even when you're wrong, which means that once she sees that the verdict is in and it says that you are guilty, she's still gonna ride. She didn't say that once she decides that you're guilty and you get punished and they sentence you to whatever they sentence you to, that she's not gonna be your friend anymore. She didn't say that. She just said that she wants to wait and reserve her opinion for when she gets the verdict, after she hears the entire case. And then, even once she hears the case, maybe she'll still be supportive and in your corner. But you just gonna cut her off right at that. I don't like people like that, because they want to hear people say that they're right when they're not, or when they don't even know, or when they don't even have all of the facts. I want somebody who gonna say I'm wrong, but still be there for me. Still be my friend, still support me, still talk to me, still, it could be a situation where it's something that somebody that I love or somebody that I know have gone through, and they can talk me through the situation. I don't need you to just rub my miserable spots and tell me everything right and everything I want to hear. I need you to be there at the times when you cussing me out and you telling me I'm wrong, but you telling me that you still gonna be here, and you also telling me that even though I'm wrong, I can still be your friend, and our relationship is not affected by the fact that I was wrong. That's what I would feel that I needed in my friendship. But anyway, so Gizelle is having the G&A event, and Karen is talking about this event. She's being honored at an event the exact same day as Gizelle's event. She's telling Gizelle, I don't know what time it starts. I don't know when it is. I don't know where it is. I'm not even sure what it is that I'm doing. Girl, you know what you're doing. You just trying to play with this lady. Karen, you was wrong for that one. But when Karen was because Karen was fake with this one. When she was at Gizelle's house, it was like, oh, I'll be there. Oh, don't worry, it won't be a time conflict. Oh, I know that I'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'll make time to come with you. But then when she sent this text out to invite everybody to her event that she's being honored at, she tells them there are two events and they're both at the same time. You knew them events was at the same time when you told that lady that you was going to come to her event. You knew that then, Karen. But anyway, she told them that both of our events are at the same time. So I'll get a shuttle so that you girls can make it to both events, because I wouldn't want you to miss any or something like that. Gizelle takes back and said, don't try to make it through traffic. It ain't that serious. But y'all had already committed to going to Gizelle's event. Now, Gizelle is not my favorite person by no stretch of the imagination. But y'all were wrong for switching to Karen's event. Y'all should have did Karen's event how y'all did Gizelle's. I would have said, I've already committed. We've already committed. We talked about Gizelle's event last week. If you knew you was being honored, why couldn't you tell us this at the Hatitude party? So Karen sends the text out, and Gizelle texts and says, no, y'all go to her event. I don't want y'all to try to decide which event y'all gonna go to. Just go on to hers. But if they were loyal, well, Gizelle ain't got nobody loyal to her, because of course she done told behind with everybody. But if I commit to one event and I said that I was gonna go, and I've given you my RSVP and you've counted me and all of that, unless it's like my best friend, my brother, somebody, like, unless it's somebody that I'm close to, I wouldn't have to return a regret, because I've already committed to this. You know how people save the dates. That's why people send things like that. People send the save the date further in advance, so that you can know, so that you can already commit to one engagement, so the last minute engagements aren't a struggle for you to decide which way you're gonna go. Because if I commit to go somewhere and it's not my best friend, my brothers, my cousins, my close cousins, like, I am not going to break what I've already committed to for a last minute something else, unless it's something that someone important or close to me really needs me at. And a lot of times that's an emergency. That's not another engagement. So I kind of, the way that that situation went, although I don't care for Gizelle, I didn't like the way that was. I'm real big on loyalty. I'm really big on loyalty. And you got one time to show me that you aren't as loyal as I would want you to be, and I'm backing off. And it's not going to be an argument, a discussion, a talk. I'm just going to push myself back because I know that loyalty is something that is really important to me. And once I realize that I don't have that in somebody, it's best for me to kind of dilute the relationship and remove myself rather than going full force, because I'm not going to be into it like that. But anyway, they ended up going to, Ashley, one of the ladies, of course, Jacqueline, and just going straight to Gizelle and Ashley's event. But all the other girls went to Karen's. I definitely understand Wendy, but Mia and the rest of them, I wouldn't have gone to Karen's. I wouldn't have. I just would have went to Gizelle's, and then I probably would have just, with the time I had left, ran over to Karen's. Karen made it a point to gloat about it and say, this is showing that the girls like me better, and this is how it go. And that was just messed up. But Mia, and I think the two new girls, Stacy and the other new girl, they tried to jump in the sprinter. So they're those three ladies are in the sprinter, and they're trying to hurry up and make it to Gizelle and Ashley's event. Well, they got there, and Gizelle, not politely but rudely, told them they can go. Y'all can get on out. Y'all can go on and go. Y'all don't have to be here. Y'all only came for the last 30 minutes. I understand the partial commitment and all, but I just wouldn't have came. I wouldn't have came. Especially once I committed to her first, and then I switched up, and because Karen sent me an invitation, I just switched up and went to hers. I wouldn't have tried to make it to Gizelle's. I just would have been like, that's all right. And then when she seen me the next time, she would have just had to be mad. I don't think I would have did that. The way that they played, that was wrong. I felt like it was wrong. And I think Gizelle gonna definitely read them the right act. That was a good episode, though. I'm about to see how Gizelle gonna move through this season, and how she gonna be going forward now that Robin not there, because she already kind of not really being herself, like meeting with Wendy and trying to water it down with Karen and all of that kind of stuff. She throwing Karen parties and all this stuff. I'm eager to see how she's gonna play this out, because if Robin was here, she wouldn't be nothing like this. She wouldn't be trying to do these kumbaya moments or none of this. Y'all already know if Robin was here, she'd be going off on everybody and hating everybody, because all she needs is her green ad bandit sister. That's it, y'all. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please continue. Please like the video. In the comments what y'all think about them going to Karen's event as opposed to Gizelle's. All right, Swig Squad, I will talk to y'all later. This is Tea with the Diva.